This gym is a special gym for the police. It's where the police train. And Krav Maga is police training. It's army military training. It's not martial arts, it's military training. Yeah, so the police train with Krav Maga. Krav Maga is fight style with no dogma. Okay, dogma. What is dogma? Okay. Dogma. One way, one style. So you've got karate, judo, kung fu, jiu-jitsu. These are all jiu-jitsu special, okay. These are all dogmas. One style. Which is a problem because karate is good when you fight against somebody who is fighting karate. Karate against karate is logical. But what if the other person doesn't? What about karate against judo? What about karate against jiu-jitsu? What happens then? What happens? You don't know. Because when you know the other person fights karate, you know his moves. So it's easy to win. You know exactly what they're going to do because it's a karate move. So this is a problem with fighting. It's a problem. Because your style is your problem. Your style is your problem. Because people know what you will do. You can't win. So what Krav Maga is, it's a fighting style with no... It's a style with no style. Karate has rules. Karate has, hands must be exactly right position. Krav Maga is not like that. MMA is a mix of... Yeah, MMA is a mix of Krav Maga and Jiu-Jitsu together. Basically. Because Jiu-Jitsu is multiple styles, basically. So, and boxing as well, of course. There's a lot of boxing there. But Krav Maga is no style. So Krav Maga is be practical. Okay, so for example, stand up. Stand up. So Krav Maga is this. Okay? You just kick. Whatever. There's no rule. Like karate would say, okay, posture, stance, whatever. Yeah. Krav Maga is just whatever, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But the number one rule of Krav Maga is don't fight. Don't fight. The number one rule of Krav Maga, if you can go. You don't fight. That's the number one rule. No. If you can go. Don't fight. That's the number one rule of Krav Maga. No, yeah, if you can go. Don't fight. That's the number one rule of Krav Maga. Don't fight. Don't fight. Because you don't know. Knife, gun, something else. You don't know. You don't know what the other person's got. Maybe the other person will call 15 ninjas. And 15 ninjas will come and you're dead, right? So the number one rule is don't fight. If their door is open, number one rule is run. Run. If you can run. And if you can run fast, run fast. If the door is open, go. Where is the door? The door's there. Can I get to the door? Go. Get out of there. James Bond. James Bond is always running away. Look at the films. He's always running away. If you can run. If you can get out, go. That's the number one rule. That's the number one rule for all fights. If you can go, get out of there. Go. Always remember that. You'll always be okay. Number 2. If you can't get out, no rules. No rules. What do? What's the first thing you do? You look at what you've got. What have I got? Fucking big ball, right? Yeah, seriously. This is Krav Maga. What have you got? Don't use your body. Use what's here. Fucking pick up the board and smack you with the board. Fucking pick up the chair, smack you with the chair. Fucking pick up the ball. Fucking throw the ball at you, right? Fucking got this fucking pump. Fucking fuck you up with a pump, right? Right? That's Krav Maga. So number one, if you can go. Number two, what is here that I can use? What have I got? Fucking throw this shit at you. Right? Tennis racket. Right? Monitor. Whatever. Use. That's number two rule. What is here that I can use? I don't want to get close to you. Okay? Distance. Because the closer you are to somebody, the more chance they have of hurting you and hitting you. You throw a punch, you miss. What next? What? Yeah, you miss. You throw a punch and you miss. What next?
You will punch you.
Yeah, you that's it. You'll be hit, right? Distance. You don't want to be close to the person. No. You want distance. Because if you're close to them, they can grab you. You don't want that. They can grab you, they can hit you, they can pull a knife, they can cut you. Distance. Number one rule, run. Number two rule, distance. How do I get distance? Throw things. Throw anything, everything. Okay, a gun is a very serious situation. Somebody pulls a gun on you. What do you do? That's a good question. If someone pulls a gun on you, what do you do? All right. Okay. That's why. Okay, number one. That's why you have to run. That's why number one. Number one is run, because you don't know who's got. You don't know who's got a gun. Crazy motherfuckers have got guns. Okay. Crazy motherfuckers have got guns. Do good people walk around with guns? Probably not. It's all the crazy people that walk around with guns. So you don't know if they've got a gun. So number one, you number one, so okay, ciao, and you run. When you can't run, okay, there's you and there's the door, right? And he stands there. That's when you pick up what you can, you throw it at him, and you try to get around him to get to the door. Okay, so that's because you gotta. Okay, you know what I would do? Somebody between me and the door, I'll be out the window. What's he gonna do? Follow me out there? I'll be out on the window. Be like, I can get from there to there. I'll be okay out there. I'll be out the window. Right? Find a way out. Door, window, whatever. So number two is don't get close to them. Throw things at them. Pick up what you've got. Use that. Someone pulls a gun on you. It's a very difficult situation. So because there's a rule. In films you see people pull a gun and do this, yeah? That doesn't happen in real life. You know what happens in real life? Bang. Right? In the films, people pull the gun and they point the gun. That doesn't happen in real life. That does not happen. The moment someone has the gun, they shoot. That's what happens in real life. There's no, hey, stop or I shoot. None of that. The moment the gun comes out, person is shot. So, what do you do if someone pulls a gun? It's too late. It's too late already. Why? Why is it like this? It's like this because the person with the gun doesn't know if you have a gun. You pull out your gun and say, stop, and he shoots you. The moment you take out your gun, you shoot. You don't take out your gun if you're not going to shoot. You don't touch your gun if you're not going to shoot. But the moment the gun is out, you shoot. That's what it's for. You don't take out your gun and say, stop. Because you can say stop without the gun, right? So the moment the gun comes out, you shoot. So if the gun comes out, you're probably dead already, mate. Right? So that's an extreme situation. Run. Always run. Always run. Distance and run. Distance and run. Distance and run. Okay? What is the problem with soldiers and fighting? What is the problem with wars? What is the problem? Okay? The problem is that soldiers are fighting, but they're not controlling the battle, right? Who controls the war? Okay, there's a war in Syria, there's a war in Libya, there's a war in Iraq. Soldiers, lots of soldiers shooting and fighting each other. Who controls it? People in London, people in Washington, people in Rome, people in other cities in other countries. They control the war. The soldiers don't control the war. So you don't want to be where the fight is. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. Do you see the American president with a gun going to these countries? No, he sends the soldiers. He sends the soldiers to do the fighting. It's crazy. You don't want to be where the fight is. Don't be where the fight is. Get away. Get some distance between yourself and the fight in this kind of situation. Where there is a possibility for violence, have some distance. So Krav Maga it's not about fighting, it's about not fighting. It's about not fighting, but you still learn. You learn to fight. You learn to fight. You learn to fight with your hand, with your elbow, with your knee, with your foot.
You never been in gym in Banska Bystrica?
No, because I have training equipment at home. So I train at home. Because it's easier and cheaper. But the gym is good for motivation. But you think carefully. Go to the gym. You go to the gym for 1 hour, right? 50% of your time. 50% of your time is you're not doing anything, right? So you have to think about using your time productively, constructively. For you, the best thing for you, boxing. Because you need to have the shit kicked out of you sometimes. The best thing for you is boxing. Because that is good cardio, close physical contact fighting. Best thing for you is boxing. Nothing is stopping you. Nothing. You can start yesterday. Nothing is stopping you. Go out, go jogging, do press-ups, go on YouTube, type in YouTube channels for building body and muscle. Go to that Lenin Park place. There's training equipment outside there for free. You can use that. I think it's a very good idea to do training. I don't know if you have the mind for it, because you need a very, very, very strong mental perspective. Possible, but difficult. I don't know. Nothing is stopping you. The only thing stopping you is you. You have the time. You have the money, or your family has the money. Right? You can do it. You can do it today if you want, but you're like, I got other things to do today. Yeah. Right? You can do it today if you want.